Defense here, Pliskin 54. So over the last couple of weeks I have upgraded my personal defense shotgun, and we've done video on this before. This is an 870 Express, and years ago I added this adjustable buttstock to it, and then just recently I have added this foregrip. Now this is a Streamlight foregrip that has a light on it, and as you can see it's got a nice light right there in the front, and it's activated by the grip. So when I hold on to the grip right here, as I grip it, I can put my thumb or I can put my finger on it, and I can turn the light on, turn the light off. I can do momentary, or I can turn it on, leave it on, or if I want to, I can come up here to the front and I can just do a momentary light. So it kind of depends on, you know, what you're looking for, but I like it. And now it's on the fore end of my shotgun. So this kind of completes. And I added a sling actually onto the front of the shotgun that actually has extra rounds in it. And so the way I've set this up is that it's just regular bird shot. The first 5 shots are bird shot. The next 5 are 3-inch BB loads, and then the next 5 are buckshot. So there's 2 double lot rounds in there, 2 green ones that are double lot, and then there's 3 red ones in there that are number 4 buck. So I've got an option there on what to shoot. But I have not patterned this. I do not know how it shoots. I'm going to try, and I know how it shoots with regular birdshot, and I know how it shoots with buck, but we're going to shoot it with the BB load. I've never shot it with BB before. I upgraded from regular birdshot for home defense in the house to the BB size shot, and we're going to see what it does on those targets down there. So that's what we're going to talk about today, and then we're also going to talk about the use of this light inside of my house. So when it gets a little darker, we'll go in the house and we'll show what it looks like in the dark, and we'll talk about some low light techniques and some techniques that you know, about using lights in the house, using a tactical light on your gun versus just turning on the lights in your house. So anyway, we'll talk about that a little later when it gets dark, but right now we just want to see how this shoots with the 3-inch BB loads, and with the new light on it and the new foregrip on it. I have not shot it with this new foregrip, so we'll see how this works. So that's what we're going to do right now. So we'll turn it around and put it on the targets and have a go. Okay, we are out. Pretty much the same distance that we have inside of our house, say from the kitchen out to the front door, or from where we come down the stairs from upstairs where the bedrooms are. If I came down those stairs and turned the corner, we're about the distance it would be to the back door of the house, which is in the kitchen. So we're roughly inside the house distance here for home defense. So we're going to give it a go at this distance and see what we get. So first thing I'm going to do is put my ear protection in, and we'll load up. I'm not going to shoot these on the sling, because those are the ones I use for real life. I'm going to shoot some I have in my pocket. So we'll load those up, but let's put the hearing protection on. Okay, we're going to simulate somebody breaking down the door. Probably not a real scenario that would probably happen unless it's zombie apocalypse time, or we we get a China Joe serious problem with food shortages or economy collapse because of the doings of our friend China Joe and Kami Harris, but we'll see. We'll see. So the first one I'm going to put in is a BB. I'm just going to drop that one right in the chamber, and then I'm going to load a couple others. There's a BB. We'll load this one. I've got a combination of birdshot and the BB shot in here. So, alright, there's another BB. We'll use that one. And then we'll follow up with a couple of regular birdshot. See where those go. Okay. We should be good to go. Safety is off. So if I came into, you know, I heard lots of commotion downstairs, and I came downstairs and I find a couple of guys trying to break down my door. This is what it would look like. Okay. Now, those are 3-inch, and they do kick a little bit. So, you know, if you're going to be using these and you're not used to shooting a shotgun, you might want to use something a little smaller. But let's go ahead and take a look. You can see right off probably the holes where the wad went through. Looks like the pattern pretty good at this distance, but let's go down and take a look. Put the safety on here. Lay it down. Okay, this is BB shot. You know, .177, the kind of BBs you'd shoot if you had a BB gun. That's the size that we're shooting. These would be the kind of stuff your BB gun would shoot. And I don't know, if you broke into somebody's house and you got hit with quite a few of those, it looks like most of them were on the body target. There's a few off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 came off the target. The rest of them are on. Same over here. You know, you get a pretty good covering. Plus, you see where the wads go through and hit. You know, you got the plastic wad. There's where that plastic wad goes through. So the plastic wad would give quite a knock as well. Besides the BBs, you get smacked in the face or the gut or whatever with that wad. So that's what the BBs look like. I think that's a pretty good load for in the house. And that is BB. So like I said, if you were shooting a BB gun, that's the kind of holes you'd get. Size of your BB gun plus the wads. So probably enough to discourage anybody trying to bother you. Okay, let's shoot again. Load up with what we got here. Looks like we got some number 6 birdshot here. We'll shoot out what we got here for the birdshot. Alright, here we go. Here they come in the house. Whoops, safety. Not quite down. Those are 3-inch loads, and they're kicking my butt all over the place. Those are pretty good load. That's it. So those BBs were pretty good. They're 3-inch loads. So you're going to get some recoil. It's a good thing I came out to shoot, so I know what to expect. But that's going to give some pretty good kick. So a lot more kick than the regular shot shells are going to do. Let's see if the light still works after all that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, looks like the light's still working. Everything still seems to be hanging together okay. We're empty. So let's lay down and go down and look at that. Woo, that barrel's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Oh, look at the size of those wad holes. it looks like a slug went in there. So you can see where the BB size shot is a different size than the bird shot. So there's a good example right there. There's a BB size shot. There is a bird shot. This is probably 7.5 bird shot, and there's the BB size shot right there. So you can definitely see, and you get down in here where most of the rounds hit, and they do a pretty good job. So a couple of shots of BBs, you hit them with BB shot, and it's definitely going to be a bigger, put a bigger hurt on them than just the bird shot. Probably different, heavier weight of strike. So that's it. So I think, inside your house, the BB's probably going to work okay. And the bird shot would probably do it too. That'd be enough to discourage anybody, especially if they got it in the face, and that would definitely stop somebody and make them rethink the whole deal. But the BBs would be just a little step up. All right, well, let's take a look at the gun. So here's the gun. You can see that it's got an 18.5-inch barrel on it. There's the Streamlight forend. There's the Streamlight forend. There's the adjustable rear buttstock. There's the sling. And the sling's on there because if I have to shoulder it to go do something else, open the door, help somebody else, grab my wife, get her out of the house, go pick up some more shells, whatever I need to do, I can throw it over my shoulder and be hands-free to do that. So there you go. And here's what the illumination looks like. Whoops. Get the sling out of the way. So, it's full daylight out here, so you can see. Shine it in the woods back there. It really doesn't show anything, I guess, but there's the illumination. It's good illumination during the dark, so. And this is how you turn it on and off, right here. So you got your hand on here like this, you just push this button, light comes on, light goes off, light comes on, light goes off. You're just pushing it with your thumb. So it's easy manipulation while you're working it. I like it. I like it. Okay, we're going to finish this video up by talking about how we do things here in our house. So I'm sitting at the top of the stairs, and our house is a two-story. Bedrooms are all here on the second story. So if we were having some trouble, we heard noise downstairs, we heard talking, bashing in, breaking glass, all the usual signs of attack, a burglary, or something. First thing we'd do is call 911. I'd either call myself if I were alone, or I would have my wife or somebody else in the house call 911. I would only come out of the room if I absolutely had to. So if normally we would just barricade in the bedroom, close the door. If somebody came through the door, busted the bedroom door down, then they'd get the shotgun. But if for some reason I had to leave or I wanted to come out, first thing I wouldn't do is I would not turn on the light. I'd just come and sit right here at the top of the stair. I'd have the gun ready. And one of the things that I would definitely not do is go Tommy Tactical, through the house, trying to go around corners and find bad guys in the house. I would not do that. I don't need to do that. Hopefully the police get here fast enough. Now, we live in the country, so maybe they won't. And if they don't, then being here at the top of the stairs is the next best thing. I'm not going to go search the house. But if I sit right here, I can control this narrow hallway. From side to side, top to bottom, as long as I'm sitting here, I'm going to control it. It's a very narrow way. It's the only way to get upstairs. So if I have to, I'll just sit here and block this hallway from anybody trying to come up the stairs. So let's ask the camera person to turn off the light, and we'll turn on this tactical light, and then we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so obviously we've left the light downstairs on somewhere, but what's going to happen is I would sit here in the dark. If I had to, I would use the light. I would get the gun ready, and if I had to, I'd turn the light on the gun. And hopefully you can see this. This is illuminating. I can do an instantaneous, so I can hit it quick, instantaneous, on, flash off if I want to, or I can leave it on permanently. And I can see and control everything in this hallway. This is a nice bright light. I can see the front door perfectly, and I can control anything that crosses in front of that door or goes in and out of that door from right here. And hopefully, since it's dark behind me, I'm not giving myself away too bad. Plus, this light is going to be blinding to someone who is trying to come up the stairs after me. So this is how I would do it. And again, I've got the ability to either do momentary on-off, or I can just turn it on, leave it on. So this is how we would work it. Now, I would only go outside for some reason that I can't even imagine why I do that, but if I did, this light would be invaluable. It would definitely help me see around outside in the dark. It would be completely necessary for me to use. I'm not going to do that unless I absolutely have to. Unless I'm going out to rescue somebody or something. But that would be the only reason I'd use it. So this is the way we do it. So we can turn the lights back on now. Okay, so there's our approach. That's how we would do things. Again, we wouldn't leave the room. This is as far as I'd come because I can control the hallway from here. But I can also control the bedroom door from the bedroom as well. So let's look our cameraman and give a quick shot of the bedroom door and the area around. So because all of our bedrooms are here upstairs, it makes it real easy to defend this house. we can stay upstairs and let the police come and take care of whatever's downstairs. So that pretty much covers it. What's that?
The door, didn't you want to?
Oh, you want to take a shot of the, well look, what, can you see the door down there?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how, if I were sitting here, okay, you can turn off the light. So if I were sitting here, this is what I would see. I would see with the tactical light on the door. This is a nice bright light. I certainly can control this whole area, the front door, anybody crossing, anybody going in and out. And this is the only way upstairs. So with this tactical light, this is what you're going to see from behind me, or what I would see. And believe me, at this distance, you cannot miss anybody coming up, attacking, coming in the door, going out the door, running across there. You're not going to miss. So anyway, that's the way it works. I really like this tactical light. I'm glad I added it to the gun. It has a purpose. You can turn the light on. It has a purpose, and it really adds to our home defense plan. So that's it. Now I'm not going to let my wife shoot this gun. I'm going to get her something else that's nice and easy to shoot. If you put those 3-inch shells in there, those BB loads, those 3-inchers, or a 3-inch buckshot in there, it really rocks you. So this is not something that she's going to shoot. But anyway, I hope this turns out good, and I hope it's helpful.